Pepper with the job in front of it at the 550 and over on the inside, run on debut, led 3/4 Cleo's After Party. The well-back Commodity Art Series over on the inside, third. It'll have the cutaway in its favour coming around the corner. Roganella's going up easily on his outside though. He's hard at work on Monsoon, just trying to find a run between horses, beginning to pick up, and they're followed by the force within Teacher's Pet. Further back in the field, 200 left to go. Roganella hit the front, down on the inside. Art Series though getting through. Art Series, Roganella. It's Roganella joined by Art Series who reaches the lead. Art Series, Roganella, and Piker's got home on the favourite Art Series from Roganella. Teacher's Pet deep out, all the stablemate Monsoon very wide apart in a photo for third place. In behind them, Love Always. Run got tied, and then so did Cleo's After Party, who weakened out of it to beat one home, and that in actual fact is the force within. Art Series has got the money here. Number 5, Art Series, camped on the leaders, got the split. Roganella on the outside of it was always travelling pretty well into the race, but it was Art Series who really did let down nicely. Roganella at his first start, just finding Art Series a touch too good, but they gapped the others well and truly in 1:12.92, about 4 lengths to Teacher's Pet. Monsoon will be third on the rail. Teacher's Pet, who just seemed to either go awkwardly or tried to buck for half a stride, but found itself back there well off the pace and has done a mighty job really under the circumstances to finish on in 4th position. Art Series though, number 5, the winner by Sebring from Left Alone for impressive racing. Also Jake, Emma and Peter Antonis, Adam McGrath, K Phoenix, A Ritchie, Mrs J Havilah Burt, G.J. Burt, C. Hams, D. Shembry, R. Mackenzie, D. Green, trained by Darren McAuliffe, ridden by William Pike. $1.70 and $1.04. 3 Roganella, second by Regano from Zanella, owned by the Oakland Park Stud Syndicate, trained by Stan Bates, ridden by Jason Whiting. And Monsoon, number 2, third home by Street Cry out of Europa Point for Brian Bradley, Peter Walsh, John Cyprian, trained by Dan Morton and ridden by Brad Parnham. It'll pay $2 for the place. A neck by 4 are the margins. It's a neck 4 lengths after the running of race number 1. Now race 2, the Tab Touch race replays handicap over 1,000 at 12 after 1. 1 Star Glitter 8 High Desire are out, so 6 to start only there. The tote pays that 1-2 dividend on race number 2. Well, punters all got aboard Art Series in the last little bit of betting, and it firmed right in there to around that $1.85 mark. And let's see if this Art Series is going to grow in value as well. We'll go downstairs, and here's part owner Adam McGrath and trainer Darren McAuliffe.
Darren, a nice performance there by the filly by Sebring. We saw in her first campaign, drawn in barrier 10 and 11. She was wide in those runs, but was able to attack the line, and she looks as though she's matured nicely.
Yeah, look, it was a good effort today. She got the job done and got into a good spot, relaxed, nicely. Had to sort of sit up and wait for a gap to appear at the top of the straight, and Roganella got that nice flowing run into it and probably flattered it a little bit better than what it did my filly, but look, it was a good effort. She got it done.
As I said, we'd seen those proven form lines from her first campaign, but you must have been pretty confident coming here today after the trial and seeing what Vital Dancer did last week as well.
Oh, definitely. I mean, she's, I think she's an Oaks filly. That's sort of what we've penciled out for her early days, and hopefully she just continues to take those nice progressions and gets the job done, and I'll be happy.
What about her manners here at the track as well? She looked to be a little bit fired up a bit earlier. Still got a bit of grunt behind her?
Yeah, I think it's more the tongue tie she's probably resenting at the moment. It's typical Sebring. They're not the best temperamented horses, but I've had a few of them, and they've all been pretty similar. Look, she'll get used to it. It's just early days in her career at the moment.
Darren, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
There's Darren McAuliffe, trainer of Art Series, taking out race number 1 here. We'll speak to William Pike in a second once he does get this saddle off. For Roganella finishing second, and then the 2 Dan Morton runners, Monsoon in third and Teacher's Pet in fourth. For race number 1 here over the 1,200 metres, Art Series having her 3rd career start, and now for a victory and 2/3 as well. William Pike isn't too far away. He's just having a quick chat to Darren McAuliffe about how the race did unfold and what to do moving forward, I guess. But he's got a nice little smile on his face. He seems to be pretty happy with what occurred out there. We'll have a chat to him now as he does weigh in. William, Art Series, you've never ridden the horse in a race before, but you did ride it in the trial, and it was a pretty nice performance in the trial on that occasion as well.
Yeah, she sort of, she's probably taken a bit from that trial. I was probably a little bit negative after the trial, to tell you the truth, but the blinkers come back off and she was much more professional.
She seemed to just track into that race nicely, and when you said go, she was able to just lift quite quickly.
She was. She had a very good point-to-point kick. That cutaway comes in very late today. Nearly, felt like I'd almost missed the boat a little bit. She was good enough to give me that short, sharp kick. It got me out of trouble. Darren just said that he's hoping that she'll be an Oaks filly. You get that type of feel? Yeah, she'll definitely get further. Hopefully she'll just chill and come on each time, which she seems to have this time. So keeps taking those progressive steps. You never know where you end up.
Pikey, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
There's William Pike, jockey aboard of Art Series, taken out race number 1 here at Ascot over the 1,200 metres.